Why ain't the bass just eating everything?
I don't know. Do you think it'd be better if you like turn your boat around?
DockSide, light this bitch up.
Trout, baby. Specky trout. Today we're gonna be fishing another grass flat. We're gonna get off the jerk baits. Let that one go, he's close. We're gonna fish our TKO in a shrimp Creole color with our matrix float. Let's get to work. I mean, he smoked it. I don't know if you got to see that on the camera, but that cork went down as fast as it can go. That's a keeper. Now we call, oh, Simba, take it easy, buddy. There's a keeper. There's a keeper. Nice little trout. These are the best eating size right here. All right, when you're fishing that early fall, especially when you're using your popping corks, you're gonna have to weed through the throwbacks. That's part of transition fishing at September time, October, early October. Lots of throwbacks, especially when you're throwing a cork, but you just gotta weed through them. This is the name of the game. Try to catch the big, keep the bigger ones. You're gonna catch enough bigger ones to make it worth your while. So these TKOs, they got a weight built in the bottom of them. And then when you catch a fish, sometimes the lure will run up your fishing line, but you just simply push the hook back through when that happens. The hook's set in place right there, and you can put like a little dab of glue on the interior that'll help hold it there in place. But we're using our matrix rod here, perfect for this. We showed how versatile this rod is. I got that matrix silky string on there. Pretty light line. This is really like what we use for crappie. But these trout aren't really big. I can cast this a country mile. Let's have one take it down right there. You can really cast this far, and that's what you want to do with cork fishing. This is the 7-foot rod here. You want a longer rod so you can make real long casts. That way you don't spook these fish on these shallower grass flats. Here's another one. This is a throwback. Hold up, Simba. That one, oh no. Let this one go. Hear that one grunting. But that's what we talk about every year during this time is you want to find that grass. I found grass where I'm fishing here. I just stumbled across this last year, but that's all I do this time of year, especially on sunny days like this. I'll just drive around and look around and see if I can find that good grass on the bottom, try to find new spots, because you never know where it's going to grow real good. Used to have a ton of really nice grass over there by the Bayou Lacombe area, but Ida really set it back. It should be decent this year with fish, but only time will tell. I haven't been over there to check it yet, but that's a great area, that whole northern shoreline of Pontchartrain. I mean, it's every cast throwing in the same spot. They're between 10 and 14 inches. These are the ones you got to measure every time you catch one, but still lots of fun. If you want to eliminate the throwbacks, you could throw like a bigger jerk bait or something. You get less bites, but more keepers. And we're gonna have some fun with this cork. There he is. Here's a keeper. Cheaper to keeper. Nice fish here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This one's coming home with his Simba buds. Boy, that's Simba. He likes trying to take a bite out of every one of these things. Nice fish is what we're looking for. Not gonna catch any wall hangers, but we're gonna get plenty of bites. This one's gonna make the team. Coming in hot. That one's gonna make the team. So these TKOs are made by H&H Lures. We carry them on our website at Matrix Shad. We had them pour one in our shrimp Creole color, as that's just a fantastic shrimp imitation. That's what these fish are feeding on, right over this grass. The grass holds them little shrimp in there, good place for them to hide. And I always like fishing a cork when you're using a shrimp imitation, because that pop, pop, pop sound, that sounds like a shrimp jumping out the water. Depending on how deep you want to set your lure below the cork, that kind of depends on the situation and how deep the water is. You want to change that up. A lot of times you'll find that sweet zone of where more bites are coming from. But right now we got it set about 2.5, 3 feet. I typically go kind of deep with it. You know, I want to be able to cover all of the water column there. If you go too deep, it's hard to cast it though. And like I said, the cork making that noise is what's getting this fish's attention. That's very important, that's key. So if you go too far away from the cork, it might not be close enough for the fish to hear the cork and see the shrimp at the same time. But those two hand in hand, that's a fantastic technique all across the Gulf Coast, especially in Louisiana. Popping corks are a must-have in fall fishing. A must-have, because you're gonna catch nice trout like this. When you hear that click-clack sound, when I was flipping that fish in the boat, that's it right there. Look at him, he choked that TKO. Choked it. What I love about our Matrix corks here though, we made it with a short wire. Some of these corks are so long, that's just more to get in your way. You just need just enough to where the beads can move back and forth and make that click-clack sound. The other thing is we made this with a titanium wire. You can bend this, chew on it, step on it, do whatever. When you let go, it's always gonna come back straight. So, fantastic cork. Had to go with a little LSU theme, even though we hadn't started the season off too good this year. But, great cork. Like I said, this is a must-have in your arsenal during the early fall months. Now, a lot of places in Louisiana, they use these things year-round. Me personally, I'm more of a September, October Cork guy. That's my 2 main months that I use it. And this setup's just perfect for this. You got the 7-foot matrix rod with a good flexibility on the tip where I could really sling it out there. Got the real light silky string that's big enough, that's heavy enough to handle these trout, and you can cast this cork a country mile. And this is the setup we've been showing you guys fishing at nighttime too with our crappie bait. So it's a very versatile rod, good equipment right here. Looking down at my watch, down goes the cork. Down goes the cork with another keeper. All right, close to a keeper. I'm gonna let him go. Let that one go. Let's keep enough for a few for dinner. We've been doing really good with the fish. No need to keep them all. Fishing's been pretty good. Lots of salt in the water this year. And it's starting off for a very good fall. Things are really looking good. We've already had some really great days. When it gets cold this year, we ought to really catch some beautiful trout. Like this one. Like this one here. Yes, sir. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's a beauty. That's what we're looking for. That's a purty one. That's a purty one. Got a head shaker. Got a head shaker. Yes, sir. All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and end it on that keeper right there. Beautiful fish. Beautiful bait. The old TKO Shrimp Creole. Make sure to subscribe to the monthly bait box. You'll be getting your hands on some of these. You'll be getting some matrix floats with the titanium wire. Awesome, awesome cork. Put them together, guys. Make some long casts. I might send y'all some matrix silky string. Got to see how much we got left. Make some long casts. Pop that cork until water temperatures reach about 65. Then we're going to transition over to some structures like the bridges and look for some bigger trout fishing a little bit deeper water. Till next time, guys, good fishing. Make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel and give us a like.